Hey everybody, good to see y'all this morning. Glad you came with us. We have a lot to show even though we're on our day out. A little cooler this morning and it's supposed to warm up later today. So if you come go with us, we'll go through the day with you.
Good morning, I'm Kim and I am with Wade on the other end of the camera, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I took a black Angus beef chuck roast, and instead of making a roast and putting it in a crock pot, he's going to fire up that pellet grill and we're going to see how it turns out. So right now I'm searing it, getting it ready for that grill.
All right, that chuck roast looks really small from this angle, but it's pretty good size. It's bigger than her hand and certainly thick. And so Kim has decided she wants in on this adventure and of smoking. She wants to try her hand at it, and I am perfectly okay with that. We bought this for me to cook, but I always thought, if she wanted to get in on it, that'd be fine. I knew she would do the seasonings. She is really good at seasonings. As said before, she watches a lot of, I guess it's not YouTube, but what is it?
It's cooking shows.
Cooking shows, but it's on
Food Network.
Food Network. She watches that religiously. And
That's how you learn.
One of these days I'm going to put an apron and a cooker's chef hat on her and make her wear it every time she cooks, but not today. We're having fun, and so Kim is going to walk you through this and tell you what she's doing.
So we're going to preheat the smoker to 250 with the lid closed about 15 minutes. We're going to smoke it for 3 to 4 hours until it reaches 155 to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're going to wrap it in butcher paper or heavy foil, smoke it for an additional 2 to 3 hours until the temperature reaches 203 to 205.
We're going to watch the master chef at work. Gotta lift that grill, Kim. Well, she's proving me wrong, but boy, I sure wouldn't be carrying it like that.
Oh my gosh, look at that crisp.
I think it's probably done, isn't it?
What I'm thinking. Then we're going to pull it off and let it cool for about 30 to 60 minutes before we chop or slice.
I don't know where we went wrong, but this thing's supposed to cook for 4 hours at 250. I know the roast was a little small, but I think the mistake that I made, I put it right over the fire on top. Probably should have put it more on the side. So we've got the roast beef right here. I've got it wrapped up in the paper. Just gonna let it sit there for a while and do something else.
This is kind of our storage area for things that we don't use on an everyday basis. It's not too bad. You just walk out here, open it up, got everything in a sealed container. Works pretty good for us.
When you get old like me, you realize I don't have to wear designer shoes anymore or name brand and don't have to do any of that. This is what I wear these days. It's a shoe from Walmart. It cost $16. For years and years, I wore Reeboks. They were always white Reeboks. And somewhere along the way, I switched over to some Nikes and wore those for many years. And then I went to Skechers. And I love the Skechers shoes. Very comfortable shoes. I think that might have had something to do with it, was just the level of comfort. And of course, the price was a little bit better. The soles on them would wear out, and they wouldn't last me 6 months, maybe. I was having to put these liners in them, and it just wasn't any good. So I found a new shoe. Thought one day we were at Walmart, and I think we were on vacation. I was just looking for some cheap shoes to wear to be comfortable around the house in, to wear inside the house. And so I bought this shoe right here. Not even sure what this shoe is called, but it is such a comfortable shoe, and they last pretty good. I put many miles on it. There's no tread left on it, but I wear them everywhere except fishing, and I don't like to wear them hiking because they're not tight on your feet. When I hike or when I fish, when I do something outdoors that might be strenuous, I like to have good tight shoes on my feet. And at this age, that's what it's all about. It's not about name brand stuff anymore. It's about comfort and longevity.
So today is spring cleaning, gathering all of the winter clothes, putting it away, taking it to the storage building. I've got my winter stuff in a tub down here, refolded my shirts. This is very therapeutic to me because I feel like I am freeing up space. Because you know, in winter in Texas, it's not like you put all your summer clothes away and bring your winter clothes out. It doesn't work that way. You have to have summer clothes all year round and winter clothes for like 2 months. And it looks like I am already filled this thing up. I'm gonna have to ask my husband to bring me another one. Oh, look at that. My husband heard my battle cry.
Get that out.
So
It's all yours.
I've got 2 of these. Every piece of clothing I have, I really like and I wear when the weather permits. And I love my flannels. I'm gonna have to leave me some flannels out. Because like I said, sometimes I get chilled in the evening when we go out or when we sit outside. And flannels are easy on, easy off, easy to wash. And my husband tells me that he really likes to see me in flannels. So yeah, I'm gonna wear flannels. And I like them. They make me feel cozy. And I'm gonna get my jeans and my shorts and the other one. And that makes me feel good. These are my favorite hangers. And because I don't need them in the summer, I put them in my winter box. So next winter, I don't have to scramble for hangers. So we're chilling outside, waiting on that chuck roast. And of all things, I got me some Mr. Gordon Ramsay right here. Got to stay on top of these things, learn new tricks, new things out there. Enjoying this beautiful weather.
Oh, God. Perfect day.
Oh, my goodness. And I'm just so hungry. My mouth is watering, smelling this thing. I'm just ready.
There are some perks to being an RV host. One night I'm riding through the park and this guy's got a map with lights all the way around it. I thought that was pretty cool, so I stopped and talked to him. And he said, I just want to give this mat away here. I just bought it. It's brand new. And then I saw this one with the lights on it, so I bought that. And he asked me if I wanted it, and I said, yeah, I'll be glad to take it. So from time to time, people just give us stuff for whatever reasons. And it's always good to have these things. We enjoy the little perks, the amenities, if you will, that come with this job.
I wanted to make blueberry cobbler. I don't have any flour, but I did have Bisquick. So on Bisquick, there is a peach cobbler recipe. I'm going to semi-go by that. But I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to improvise. We're going to see how this goes. One thing that I have learned in the past is I have not put enough sugar with my fruit because my fruit is fresh. It can be bitter. So this time I'm using 3/4 cup sugar and no sugar in my dough, and I hope it turns out okay. I'm gonna give this Bisquick a try, and instead of milk, I'm gonna use buttermilk, because good grief, you can't go wrong with buttermilk. Half a stick, or 1 stick of butter, which is a 1/2 cup. Of course, in peach cobbler, you put all the spices, but this is blueberry, and I want to keep it simple. And I'm just going to pour it over. I'm going to make sure it gets all the way to the edge. And I'm putting this in a Dutch oven. It's an enameled iron skillet. So it's ready to go. I'm going to put the lid on it. I am going to look at it throughout, and if I see that it's kind of drying up, I'm going to put some butter slices on it just to make sure that it stays good and moist. So we're ready for the grill, the smoker.
All right, well, moment of truth. This didn't go exactly as planned, but I think it's still going to be really good. Look at that. Yep, overcooked it just a little bit. Oh. Even a dry barbecue sandwich is good. That's brisket. I gotta take a piece of this to Kimbo. Here you go, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good. We overcooked it, but it's still good. It's got a good flavor.
Still tender.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes kind of woodsy.
Yeah,
I like that.
I do too.
That is good.
So even when you mess it up, it's still good.
A lot of juice at the bottom, which I love, but the dough is not done. So I broke it up. I'm gonna let that juice come up. Contemplating putting a crumble on it, just because I like a little crunch. Might do that anyway, but it still has about 20-30 minutes, if not longer, maybe 40 minutes to cook. We'll get there. So I've decided to make a little crumble. I got some sugar, stick of butter. Oh, I was hoping it was gonna be softer than this, and it's not. So I'm really gonna have to work at it. All this is butter and sugar because I want it to be a little crunchy, a little sweet. So I've worked the butter pretty well. So Wade's gonna put a little bit of Bisquick in here for me. Yeah, go ahead. What you want is a real crumble. Maybe I used too much butter. Give me about 3 more of those. I'm using Bisquick because that's what I had to use for my batter, and because I didn't want to add anything to the flour.
So the hope is that all of this will melt down into the
Cobbler. Give it some buttery, but it's got a while. Oh, wow. That made a difference. Look at that. I am very, very pleased. Honey, I think we got some berry cobbler ready. Oh, now I wish I would have made some homemade whipping cream.
I bet this thing doesn't need anything.
And it's still hot. Wow.
Very good.
I have to say, I'm surprised at how good this is.
Yeah, all the shortcuts and different ideas you came up with. I mean, this is totally off the chart, I guess.
And
it's unbelievable.
I didn't write a thing down either.
Well, if you can make it this good, you don't need to.
And changing some things at the last minute.
It's not too sweet, and it's not too buttery like she was afraid it might be. I mean, it is just right.
It's not too soupy. It's not too thick.
Wow.
It does not taste like it was in an oven. And that's one of the things I like. It has a different consistency that I think the oven would have dried it out.
Probably.
That is good.
Yeah. This is the kind of stuff you don't see in restaurants.
And it's a shame that we have to eat it all by ourselves.
Yep. Well, folks, we've had a good time this Sunday. We cooked our hearts out.
All day long.
But that's all we have today. And we will see you
on
the next trail. We want to thank you for coming with us today. And if you like the content on our video, we would ask that you would subscribe to our channel. It allows us to grow our channel and continue to share our adventures with you. Thanks everyone, God bless, and y'all have a great day.